So hello everyone, it is your girl JLBeauty87 here, aka Grace, and today I have the new Melt collection. So it is called Amor Mariposa, and I got the 3 lipsticks. I did get the blush palette and the brushes, but they aren't mine, so you're not gonna see them. They're Jackie's, so it was cheaper to buy like the eyeshadow and the blush, and I knew I wasn't going to use the blush, so I was like, I'll give that to Jackie, and I know she really wanted the brush set, so I went ahead and bought that too. I did get myself some brushes though. I just bought 3 random brushes. So they had like this cream brush that they had when they had the cream contour stacks come out. I was supposed to get them, I ended up not getting them, I forgot why. So that's what this brush is for. Then there's one that goes for underneath the eye that they had especially for the powder underneath the eye, and I got that one. And then one of these is supposed to be the highlighter one. I'm not sure which one is which because of like the way it's packaged in here. It doesn't have the numbers on the bag to let me know which one is which, so I got those 3. Random side note, of course I had to get all 3 of the lipsticks. What are you focusing on if it's not me? Thank you. To get all 3 of the lipsticks, so I have Besties, Alma Jamia, and Recuerdos. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, my bad, Jackie. Now let's open her up and see what she looks like, and then I'll pick out one of these lipsticks to put on, but I will swatch all 3, or I might swatch all 3 of the lipsticks, we'll see. Anyway, this is what the inside of the palette looks like, and it is stunning. I'm so happy they started giving you more like colors. I mean, I knew the price was going to go up, so I wasn't surprised. I think this is like $70 on its own. It was 70 or 75, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. I'm sure you can find a responsible YouTuber who actually knows this information, because I do not. Yeah, but she's gorgeous and stunning and all that. So I was thinking about doing like 2 looks, so that way we can use these 2 rows together and then do this part at the bottom. But then again, I was thinking about just for this first impressions, I'll just like mix as many of the colors as I can together and come up with a somewhat unique color story that I feel like would work for me. And then on Instagram I can give y'all some more looks, or if you want a 3 looks 1 palette, then I can go ahead and do that. So you can let me know down below in this video if you want 3 looks 1 palette. If you don't, then that'll save me a whole lot of time, okay? Thank you so much. Zoom you on in. I did buy a lip liner as well. It's one I already own. It's the shade Edible. It's just like one of their dark browns, so I was like, I'll go ahead and take that. And let me know what you think of my foundation, because I have on the Tom Ford, the one I hauled for my birthday, the $150 one that I got on sale for 37 bucks. So I was like, I'll try it out today, see how it wears, since it's like one of those like your skin but better things, and it has lighter coverage. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking we're gonna do Besties stuff. I bought all the matte ones, of course. I wouldn't buy the glittery ones because I'm like, where am I going and who am I going with glitter? I will say, to me, these lipstick components seem really tiny for like the price of these lipsticks. Like, look how tiny this is. What? It looks like it's, I don't know. Let me see if I got another lipstick over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, it's so much smaller than the MAC one. I wish I had one closer to the style of this so you could see what I mean. But like, to me, this is just really short. It's like, how much pop can you really get? Please don't tell me it's broken. Okay. It was leaning, so I thought it was broken. My tip is just jacked up. Now I'm kind of scared. That's why I'm holding it like this. I'm like, oh. But yeah, it's like the reddish pinkish shade, so I don't know how well that's going to go with this brown liner, but you know, it's going to have to. We don't have too much to joint. Oh, and it's magnetic closure too. Random side up. See? So that was Besties. I think it's cute. This is lipstick named Kisses. Because you kiss with your lips and it's lipstick. Here's the second one. I like this color as well. I think it's really nice. I think I'm going to go with a safe color though, because like I just had on purple lipstick yesterday. Y'all see that in the Instagram picture that goes up today, Thursday, even though this video isn't going up till Friday because I didn't bring my computer with me. So anyway, here is the purple one. Oh, so you can see the detail up in the lipstick bullet better when I show you the purple one. But yeah, look at it. And even on like the tip it has it. But I'm like, for the price it should. There's a butterfly on the tip, and then there's like a heart on both sides with a butterfly in it. So really, I'm a butterfly thing, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, so let me go up. Well, let me put on this lipstick, and then I'll go off camera and give y'all an eye look. My bad. So to save time, I turned off the camera when I lined my lips. These are really creamy and nice, smooth lip liners. I actually found out about them from OPV Beauty. I mean, I knew they existed, but like, I didn't buy any. So she's talking about how smooth and nice they were. And then I tried one, and they were really nice. And then they were 50% off, I guess because of Black Friday or whatever. So I was like, let me go ahead and just, you know, buy myself one. So, like I said, we're putting it on Bessos because that seems to be like the lightest of all of them. And it's, I still don't know how well it's going with this lip liner, but it's too late. We're here. And I'm telling you, I think this one's broken because, like, as soon as I went to go put it on, it started leaning forward. So, has that ever happened to y'all lately? Because I feel like a whole bunch of my makeup just been showing up broken. Like, remember my Patrick Ta palette, the plastic thing was broke on it. Then my Ace Beauty, one of the shades was broken. Then I feel like a whole bunch of stuff just showing up broken lately. I don't know what's going on with that. I ain't feeling it though. I have tried this formula of lipstick from them before because remember I wear the shade 710 a lot that I got from 100 Point Perk from Sephora. Oh yeah, I really love this color. One thing is since our lips are dry, it's tugging on it because it's an ultra matte lipstick. All three of them are random side note. So that's what the lipstick looks like. And I'm really loving this color. I'm going to go off camera now, give y'all an eye look. I mean, give y'all one eye look with all these colors. And then I will return and we can talk about if the quality of this holiday palette is just as good as previous holiday palettes. Because they seem to really put their foot in the holiday palettes. And throughout the year, it'll be like ups and downs. So, I'll be right back. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I decided to be a professional beauty guru and actually find out the prices of this stuff. So, the eyeshadow palette is $70. So, I was right. I said 70 or 75. I remember that much. The blush palette was $58, but they had a bundle where you could get the blush palette and the eyeshadow palette for $95. So, that's how I ended up with that. Then, the lipsticks are $22 a piece. But I bought the bundle where they were, where they were $48 for all three. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. The brush set is $109, which I thought was like outrageous. I've never tried any of their brushes though, so I don't know how that's going to be. But it seemed like it was the best to buy everything in sets. Because they have 3 lip liners, the batch sheets, 3 lipsticks, and they were $48 a piece. And I was like, whoa, I mean, like I'm just stick to the brown lip liner. So that's what I did. But yeah, those are all the things I bought. So as y'all can see, I had a hefty amount to pay with just this collection. And then I bought other things like I told y'all. I didn't tell y'all I bought Millennial Pinks, but you know I'm not going to review that. I'm gonna just try it for myself and go on my life. It was like 25 bucks, and I was like, I want to add it to my male collection. Now I still don't, y'all know I'm gonna add the rust to my collection because if you just know I already had the brunettes. I was like, I'm doing too much. So now I'm for real gonna go off camera and get my life in order now that I've, you know, told y'all the prices of whatnot. Okay, y'all, so this is your finished eye for this eye look. I used the purple, this shade, this shade, this shade, and of course y'all know how to use this shade and this shade because they're stunning. So that's what we use to make this eye. I think it's similar to the eye I did with, what is it, that palette with the Witching Hour palette from Alien. I feel like it is. I'm starting off with the coral shade, by the way, while I'm up here just talking and rambling away. So that's the vibe it's like giving me, and I feel like I took some inspiration from the look I saw Annette's makeup corner do with the combination I did. I feel like I did. Now I watched that video a few days ago because she bought like the whole huge PR package, so it was a while ago since I watched it. I think I watched hers like right before came out because I think her video came out a couple of days before the actual palette launch. So I drew inspiration from her initial look, I believe, in this one, along with just, you know, like the Witching Hour eye look I did, even though I've tried to use, I use like I think literally just about every single color in that palette when I did that look. I just thought I was somebody that day. Okay, now I'm going to take the more pinky shade. I'm sorry, I used this shade, not this one, this one. So we're going to take that one now and dust it further in the crease. The only thing is I felt like these kind of like muddied up and looked similar because this just seems to be a darker version of the coral. And the coral's giving me the palettes with deceiving color stories like vibes, since, you know, Y'all saw how bright it was in the pan? But on me, it's not giving us that. It's giving us something completely different, so. That Palettes for Deceiving Color Stores Volume 2, like, vibe is what it's giving me. Anyway, we're just dusting the second shade into the crease here. Try to get 2 different color grades, even though I feel like you only see, like, the coral at the top after I put the, orange shade on. I felt like I had to use the orange shade just because it has the name of one of the, it's part of the name of the palette. So I was like, I gotta use that shade. Because believe it or not, if you don't know this, I hate the color orange. But I worked somewhere where you had to wear like orange for 6 years. So I think that's part of my hatred of it. Plus I just don't like that company in general. So, and look how smooth that purple is blended. Like, oh my god, it's just amazing. Absolutely stunning. I didn't even dip into it that much. That's what I love about that mattes. Like, I feel like you don't have to dip into them too much to get like instant color payoff. And they're so smooth and nice. So it's like, that's why I always feel like their stuff is worth the price point, just because it's like, you know, y'all saw how easily that blended. Now we're going to take Mariposa and start putting it all in. I usually just follow the crease in my eye when I put my shimmers on. That's what I'm doing now. Y'all, they changed up my work schedule again, so since they finally giving me weekends off, now I will have this Saturday off, and I'm excited. The only thing that sucks is I only have 1 day off this week, and it literally is Saturday, and that's it. So it's like whatever I need to do, I have to rush and try to get done Saturday. That's the only thing that sucks about like the new schedule, because I'm rotated around with everybody else who has the weekends off. So I'm like, that sucks. So, yeah, I'm actually feeling this eye. Y'all know I don't, like I just said, I don't like orange. This looks really nice. So occasionally I can deal with the orange. But when I initially saw this palette, it made me think of like the Witching Hour from Alien. With the color combination I just did. But I think I said that earlier. Anyway, we'll take that light blue shade and pop it in the inner corner. Because y'all know I couldn't like not use the greenish bluish shimmers. Like it was a requirement of life. Just because it's me that these shades are used. So, here we are. I'm going to take my huge, what is this? E40 Max Tapered Blending Brush from like the new blending set they came out with recently. Which is currently 40% off, I believe, because they're doing their Black Friday sale and you get 40% off everything. Anyway, let me go do some liner. And put my mascara on, then we'll come back and talk about this palette. If I can zoom you out, get a little too close now, girl. When it did the eye look back on up, girl. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So, here we are at the comparison part of this video before we get to my thoughts on these palettes. So, you all have seen the palette on the inside. I feel like it's just like a combination of different melt palettes. As usual, they are known for like using a lot of the same color stories, like how many green palettes that they gave, which I am not complaining about at all. I love green palettes, so I'm not having an issue with it. But this is what she looks like. Now I got some I feel like are similar in comparison. It's not exact, but similar. Please keep in mind, similar, not exact. So we're gonna start off with one I did a Halloween look with, and like I said, I told y'all the Witching Hour from Alien looks really similar to this palette. As you can see, some of the pops of color are popping out automatically, and that's why I was like, they made me think of that look. But that look isn't exact to this one from what I remember, but the colors in here are pretty similar, as you can see. That's the first one to the point where like they had to show that this wasn't the same as another palette that I have from them. I'm trying to remember the exact name of that palette. I want to say it's the Bunnies one, and I think I left the Bunnies one here, so hopefully, let's see. Sorry y'all, the drawer got stuck and it was in the bottom one instead of the middle, whatever, the whole thing. Anyway, so then there's the Bunnies one. Now this one to me isn't as close, but it's still somewhat close, which is why I'm showing it. So this is what it looks like compared to it. So I got a few color stories I feel like are somewhat similar to it. And then I'm going to show you the melt palettes I feel like in combination, if you already own them, you don't necessarily need this palette either. So this one is the least one like it to me. This is a lighter version of this palette here that we're looking at, because you got, I think it has similar tones to it, but all the shades in Liz McGrath one are lighter than the ones in here. I'm actually thinking about doing 5 brands that dupe themselves with the alien ones, just because, you know, that's one of the ones that was similar to the point where they had to put on their Instagram showing you that they're not exact. So what I did was I just pulled a couple of the colorful palettes. So I pulled the Radioactive and the She's in Parties palette. I'm not really that big a fan of the She's in Parties one. You think I would because it's like mauve and purple. But I don't know what it is about this one. It just doesn't call to me. I didn't buy the stack. I didn't buy the palette. I mean, I have the palette, but you know, I bought it when it was on sale. I didn't buy it when it first dropped like I normally would, just because it wasn't a thing. But you see what I'm saying about like colors? Like it has somewhat similar colors in it. And then like you have the Baby Girl stack, which we're still waiting on a palette for a melt. So like you need to do that. Can you do that? So I'm going to try to hold the stack up and not break it, since, you know, this stack is supposed to be inspired by Aaliyah. I'm going to be that person. I love how they can dedicate a whole stack to the black culture, but they can't hire any people that look like me to work for them. And I know black professionals exist because I am one with a business degree. So work on that too, Mel. Try that. Because if you all remember when Sharon was calling everybody else with the pull for change, they were one of the brands who didn't have anybody look like me working for them, like BH Cosmetics. So I ain't forgot. Just because I got this palette and these lipsticks, don't think I forgot. Because I didn't. Anyway, here is what the Baby Girl stack looks like compared to it. Because as you can see, a lot of those corally shades that I use and the oranges or whatever, you can see in here. So I feel like if you have some of this stuff, you might not necessarily want to get this palette unless you're just like a milk stand like I am. Then you probably want to get it. So the quality is, you know, the standard Melt holiday palette quality, because we know there's like holiday Melt palette quality, then there's regular Melt quality, and then there's like, you know, the iffy palettes that they have to come out with throughout the year now since they're in Sephora. So I think you'll like the quality of this palette. If you like the color story, it's fine. The only thing I don't like, of course, is this middle row, because it's like, you know, to me, it's just pretty much a wasted row. The only one I would probably be able to use is this and like 2 shimmers. And since we know I'm not a neutral person, I'd rather they had just did more color like they normally do with more color. But, you know, overall the palette was worth my $70. And I think you should try it out if you would like to. I'm going to go outside and take these look at me, I think I'm sexy pictures before I go take a nap. Because I do still have to go to work today, girl. And we're going to take our happy selves to work and come home and only have to work one more day this week, which is Friday, since I'm filming this on Thursday and you'll see this video Friday. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll try to do an Instagram picture with all 3 lipsticks on. Matter of fact, I'll take a picture with this eye look in the lipstick, and then I'll do one with each lipstick, so then that way you can see what all the lipsticks look like on me. And then maybe I'll put a swatch of the picture in the video there too. But anyway, I recommend the palette if you can't tell. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.